Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to the Purcell Pavilion live in South Bend, Indiana. Home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish will take on the Central Michigan Chippewas. I noticed from yesterday's night's game, and we would like to rewatch it again. And welcome. So it's gonna be good. Gonna be a good one, you know.
That was a wake-up call a few days ago for Notre Dame against Michigan. They bounced back with their first signature win of the season over a ranked USC team. And Carolyn, it was an excellent response by the Irish.
Well, and because Neil Ivey said that this team really had to focus on their defense. So what they do, they held USC 10 points below their average. They were able to force 21 turnovers. They had 16 steals. It was all about the defense in turning things around.
When you think about it, it's suffocating and smothering as we look back to Friday.
Well, the number one thief in the NCAA is Hannah Hidalgo, and she averages 6.2 steals a game. She had 5 in this game, but again, going back to those 21 turnovers, 16 steals, a total group effort, and also huge on the glass. Notre Dame only allowed 4 offensive rebounds for USC.
They'll look to bring that pressure again tonight against Central Michigan's Maddie Morrison, who is fresh off of last season's MAC Freshman of the Year campaign.
Yeah, last year she averaged a little over 16 points a game. She's up that to 19 points a game. A 3-level scorer. What I like most about her game is the mid-range, and when she can get to the second level of the defense, when that window opens, she takes full opportunity. Can she get to the second level of Notre Dame's defense? If so, she could be a problem for the Irish.
Well, her Chippewa team coming in on a 4-game winning streak. They down Eastern Illinois on Saturday. The 7th meeting all time between.
And we are underway. Here we go.
Who controls the tip for Notre Dame, putting it at 4-1. They are perfect here at the Joyce Center so far this season.
You're going to see Central Michigan. They're going to be in a.
So the team we were rooting for is going to be Notre Dame Fighting Irish from this yesterday's late night game.
Over to Vanessa DeHace.
Whoa! 3 is good to start us off.
Yeah, I think that Vanessa DeJesus is going to be key to really open up the offense for the Irish, knocking down those threes.
Well, Rylan Bushel.
And I would say this might be the only part we might gonna watch because we did watch the other parts from yesterday, but not this opening part. So after this part, we're gonna move on to something else. So I almost forgot about it.
She's out for injury. Didn't play in the last.
And once again, this is from yesterday's night's game, and stolen away.
23 to play.
And 2 lays it up, and it is good. And it was good by Prosper. And the lays in, it's good by Central Michigan.
Welcome of you joining in from watching Louisville take down Eastern Michigan in the KFC Yum Center here in Purcell Pavilion.
So after this part, we'll move on to something else.
Taking on Central Michigan.
And again, after this, we'll move on to something else, okay? So we did watch the other parts of yesterday, so this is the only part that we have not even yet started from the beginning.
Leading scorer in the nation over to DeJesus off the mark, chasing for the rebound. A number of players, and Maddie Morrison, the MAC Freshman of the Year from a season ago.
As a reminder,
taking a look at the Chippewas starting lineup. Taylor Anderson.
Next Thursday, our Notre Dame women's basketball team will take on the Ole Miss Rebels. It's going to happen at 9 o'clock p.m. on ESPN2. So we'll be doing our DVR for that big game. I don't know what it's going to be.
And that versatility can be a matchup nightmare for their opponents.
Darius Sheffrey checking in quickly for the Chippewas as they are set to inbound it underneath the basket. Morrison showed pump fake, driving baseline, and getting a hand on it was KK Bransford.
So once again, folks, after this game, once we head into the Thanksgiving holiday, and when we come back next Thursday, on December 4th, we'll take on Ole Miss Rebels on ESPN2 for our Notre Dame Fighting Irish and our last and final game of the regular season. So, starting lineups, you remember it was Hannah Hidalgo, Vanessa DeJesus, Kiki Bransford, Cassandra Polsper, and then Gil St. Chaz. So, those were the starting lineups. Starting five.
With a good look from three.
And the score.
Chase, but goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Central Michigan basketball.
I'm going to keep track. We're trying to. How many times can Notre Dame?
And we tried to watch this on the ESPN app yesterday, but we tried to look for it, but it didn't pop up until the very last minute.
That's going to make that really tough. They're going to try to force Notre Dame into taking three-point shots.
The handles of Morrison holding on to it as the larger Prosper in front of her, but kissing it off the backboard, and just a tough two there from Maddie Morrison.
That's Kristen Haney. What made Morrison so special? And she said, look, at times I get on the floor and try to defend her, running drills, and she'll make a move. And Haney said, like, I can't even defend that. She just is so creative with the basketball.
Morrison coming off a 17-point game at Saturday, leads the team with better than 18 points. It's Anderson who puts it up. No, DeJesus comes up with the rebound and back the other way as Notre Dame pushing. Hidalgo, as we mentioned, the nation's leading scorer and steals leader in all of NCAA. Sanchez launches it from three. It won't go.
Hannah Hidalgo, she's been everywhere all over the court, and
26.7% from the three-point line so far this season.
That was an area where they excelled last year, Carolyn, but obviously a lot of new faces as taking it.
And lays man this good.
Bransford, who was so critical and pivotal in that fourth quarter Friday in that win over USC.
Well, Bransford really has benefited taking last season off to build some confidence, get healthy, build her toolbox for the offense. But one of the things that both Neil Ivey and Hannah Hidalgo talked about is
all right, but when you get back, I was trying to unlock something from Disney Plus about the Sports Center.
Going to go back over to Central Michigan, but that last make from Bransford.
The strength to handling the basketball, seeing that she's got a lane, the skill of driving with that left hand and getting the finish. I thought that was a terrific decision to attack the basket.
The health and confidence very important because she's called on to do more, as stolen away by Hannah Hidalgo, who mentioned best in the country in steals, averaging 6 a game. That's her first theft of the night.
That's the luxury of having a player like Hannah Hidalgo. If your offense is stalled, you can get buckets from your defense because she can just go take it when she wants it.
A 9-4 advantage here from South Bend.
Leah Coles, number 5 in white, is in for Notre Dame. Look how Hannah Hidalgo is just a nightmare on the basketball.
Handles by Anderson.
Yeah. Oh, my. And lays in this good by Central Michigan.
Anderson pretty nifty with the ball.
What?
Just splits the defense and attacks with strength to get the finish.
We mentioned Coles in the paint. She picks up.
It is 4:50. Well, I know yesterday was a very late night game. We all know that.
Leaves it short.
And we know how these fans got here. Everyone know. Everyone know. Everyone know.
Had a lot of confidence in having Coles
and what we said.
She's smart and a big body in the paint.
And remember, our football team for Notre Dame will travel to Stanford We'll travel to Stanford, California, to finish the last game of the regular season finale against Stanford Cardinals. But is California's on?
Fourth turnover now for the Chippewas.
Come on!
Transition 3 pull-up.
Missed. Oh, Jay.
Hidalgo shot over 40% from 3 last season. She's really
And lays it in this good.
That one bounces in. For the
It's almost a 1-point game. Whoa. That almost picked off.
From Vanderbilt, looking to lift this team as the season progresses for Niele Ivey.
You talk about a player that's a bucket. Number 23 in white, Ayana Moore. In her freshman
Is that
year,
right?
72
Ain't got it.
She got hurt her sophomore
Got
season,
it.
over 60 in her junior year, and over 50 last season as a senior.
And they're going to need that type of production. So you Citron going on to the WNBA.
Got
Olivia
it.
Miles transferring out. And so when you think
So,
about the sharp shooting,
You know,
of Notre Dame,
three's good
Niku
by
Mitchell
Central
with the sharp
Michigan.
shooting here tonight.
And they tie it up with us.
Three.
Now.
So coming into this
Come on,
game,
get out the way.
four
When
of
it
the season.
missed. Offensive rebound. Counted, lays it in. And the pass was assisted.
Notre Dame grabbing the lead
This
back.
is so something I cannot ever tell you. I damn it love our Notre Dame Fighting Irish women's basketball team. Why? Because we want to shock to everybody.
Suffering there.
I hope we do.
Loss under Niele Ivey, but
It's going to be good, but now we may have a timeout on the floor. And we certainly are. So right now, let's move on to another stuff. But we'll be right back on the other side, hopefully.